What's up, guys? We just finished the third week of our June challenge to 25K, and we are right in stride to hit our goal of $25,000 for the month. And we only had 20 days of work lined up, or that we could line up work on this month. We're still filling up the rest of the week next week, but I think we're going to be able to hit that progress. Stay tuned and watch the journey, see how we're going along. At the end of the video, I'm also going to break down exactly where the leads came from, so make sure you watch to the end. This is day 11 of our June challenge. Here's job number 1, window cleaning inside and outside. Plus, we're going to clean the screens and set them aside for later. Summertime is almost about to catch up with us, so we're starting to feel the heat real time. Hopefully, we can handle the burn and keep moving. This first job came from a postcard. Total is going to be $580. Second job of the day here, quarterly window cleaning appointment that we hit every 3 months. We got them the first time from a Christmas sliced postcard about 3 or 4 years ago. We've been doing their windows ever since. This key point here. Always let people know the other services that you can provide for them. They want their problems solved, and if you can solve them, they're going to love you for it. Third job of the day here, we're just cleaning some gutters. They got a little clogged up, especially in the front here. This one came out to $340. They found us because we were working on their neighbors next door, actually doing some pressure washing, and they saw our truck, got our information from there, and booked an appointment online. Fourth job of the day here, cleaning some gutters. This one was for $288, and they found us through Facebook, which means it's probably through the Facebook page that we acquired with the business that we bought last year. Today's total was $1,388. Here goes day 12 of our June challenge for 25K in 20 days. First job of the day here, we're just cleaning the outside windows today. This job was $217, and this customer found us through Google a couple of years ago, and we've serviced them a couple times since. Just goes to show you, you need to pay attention to the little details because those little details are keeping them coming back for more cleaning. Second job of the day here, we're doing some pressure washing on their back patio, and then we're also going to rinse off some of the furniture as well. This customer found us through Google. We don't do paid ads, so it was definitely organic search. Total for this is going to be $348. Third job of the day, outside window cleaning. This one was $300 and was also a referral. The Bible says, let another praise you and not your own mouth. Meaning, if somebody else talks about you, people are going to take it a lot more seriously. Final job of the day here, inside and outside windows, skipping the screens and tracks. This one is $304. This customer actually found us through Google about a year and a half ago. We've cleaned their windows 2 times since then. Today's total was $1,169, making the month's total $16,769. Day number 13 of the June challenge to 25K, and we're already running into some issues. Biggest appointment of the day actually already canceled. They had a family emergency come up, and they will not even let us do the outside windows. They're offering to pay a cancellation fee, but what would you guys do? If it's a real emergency, would you charge them? First job of the day here, we're cleaning the inside and outside windows. We're not cleaning the tracks or the screens. This one's going to be $330. This is for a first-time customer. They were actually referred to us from a friend of theirs. You guys know what they say. When it rains, it pours, and right now, it actually just started raining, and this wasn't in the forecast. There's always curveballs get thrown at us. We're going to make sure it's good. Job of the day here, $526. This customer also found us through Google. We're cleaning the inside windows, the outside windows, and all the tracks and the screens and the sills. Final job of the day here, $240 outside only. They found us through Google last year, and this is our second time cleaning their windows. Today's total was $1,106. Total for the month so far is $17,863. Day 14 of our June challenge to 25K in 20 days. First job of the day here, we're doing a partial window cleaning. We actually clean these windows every 8 weeks now on a regular schedule. We're trying to work out some type of membership or subscription program, but this is going to be one of our first kind of prototypes on it. Second job of the day here, they actually called us for a gutter repair. Squirrels climbed up in there and actually, believe it or not, chewed this up. They made a hole so they could escape. And we don't do anything with pest control, so we're not going to take any money from them for this. Second official job of the day, another quarterly cleaning job where we do partial interior and all the exterior for $343. Fourth job of the day, we got window cleaning outside only, including the screens. We got this customer last year through Google. We were doing Google LSA up until about 6 months ago. Last job of the day, we got some gutter cleaning. This was a referral. Their daughter used us for window cleaning a couple years ago, and we've been servicing them since too. Today's total was $878. That puts our June total at $18,741. Day number 15 of our June challenge to 25K. First job of the day, we're cleaning the windows on the outside, and we're also doing a soft wash on the front of the house. Total is going to be $530. This customer actually found us through Google a year ago. This is going to be the second time we service their home. Because we're doing the house wash, we have to fill up the buffer tank a little bit, and it's taking a little bit longer than normal. So in the meantime, I'm passing out some door hangers. We always want to make sure we hit all the neighbors with a postcard or a flyer. That way they know that we're here. Sometimes the neighbors are a little bit bashful and don't actually know each other. And so it's really important that we find a way to connect with them and let them know that we're doing business in the neighborhood without bothering them. My personal experience, the neighbors are the ones who are most likely to call. It's called the 5 round, where you hit the 5 closest houses around the address that you're servicing. Final job of the day, $634. This customer found us through Google. Okay, we just finished up, and today's total was $1,164, and the total for the month of June so far is $19,905. I think we're gonna get there, guys. You wanna know what kind of marketing is actually working for us right now? I've had a lot of people express interest in where we're getting the jobs that we're actually completing. This is week 3 of our June challenge to $25,000. Our total revenue for this week, $5,695. Ideal day would be somewhere between $1,200 and $1,500 in general. So when we're a little bit above that number, we're pretty happy. Our lowest day was around $800 because somebody canceled. Our most consistent performer this week by far was Google, almost half of the job. That's $2,958 from 8 different jobs. The overall insights for the week is that Google is leading our pack for sure. Referrals are gold. And organic social media stuff is very helpful, but it's a little more inconsistent for us. We had a few people who found us from referrals, almost $800 with 3 different jobs. And then we got 3 jobs, a little over $900 from postcards. We do 5 rounds or, a door hanger around the neighborhoods where we're servicing at least the 5 neighbors closest to the home. If we have more time, we'll hit more. Postcards, those are one of those things where you'd never get the full brunt of the customers up front. You do a big postcard campaign, you get a trickle, you get another 3 leads. It just stacks up over time. So if you do your marketing, you see like a ripple effect over time where one lead begets another lead. And then off of that, you can get referrals. But you can't get referrals without first getting customers. So word of mouth is great, but you can't rely on it to get started. So our total for the month is $19,905. Our goal is $25,000, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to hit that next week. Big need, $5,095. I think we can do that in 4 days. Let's see how next week goes, guys. 5 days left to go in the challenge. So I did want to touch bases because a good majority of our leads are saying they came from Google. Now, they could have had a neighbor refer them, and then they Googled us and booked an appointment and told us they found us on Google. They could have seen a door hanger, Googled us, and same thing, put Google instead of door hanger or flyer. So you always have to take with a grain of salt where they say they're coming from. Be inquisitive to kind of talk to your customers, get to know what made them make their decisions. It helps you with marketing in the future because you know how they think. Additionally, you can kind of fish for where they really found you because oftentimes they may have seen you 3 or 4 different places and it was just the accumulation of touches that made them finally make a decision to book with you. I think might plant the seed that windows should be cleaned. And then third, a friend should say, you need to clean your windows. And then they Google you and you might have hit them 3 or 4 other times, but it's that Google that gets the credit. So always keep that in mind. We do a lot of work. We set it up with jobbers so that they get automated review asks. And then on Go HighLevel, we have an automated response to their review. So if they leave a review and have a comment in it, it generates a response automatically. I'll have links for both of those. I use both extensively. HighLevel is really complicated. You could set up everything in HighLevel, but it takes a lot of work. So, if you're really tech savvy and you want to completely create your own experience of taking care of your leads and getting everything figured out, then I'll leave a link for that in the description, but you're kind of on your own with that unless you find somebody else. There is a lot of good, YouTube or online help to work out HighLevel so that it works well. But Jobber makes it super easy just to get reviews. It's in their marketing suite. I think the Grow plan and the Grow Plus plan include it, but then you can just upgrade and have the marketing suite, which I highly advise unless you have HighLevel, because you can do the email marketing and track all your leads that way. So with that said, the more 5-star reviews you have on Google, the more likely people are to book with you. It's that social proof that really drives home the point. They say that nowadays people trust online reviews more than they do their own friends. So a person refers you, then they Google you and see how many reviews you have, and that's when they make their decision. But anyways, that's why I think Google's been so powerful for us. And going forward, AI is leveraging the Google reviews more than anything else. So I've done a lot of kind of just testing on my own. You got to put yourself in the driver's seat of your customers. Find out what kind of questions they'll ask or how they'll look for you. And with the way things are going with AI, they talk about how AI is going to use Google to help make their decisions because Google's done better than anybody else at curating reviews, legitimate posts from customers talking about the business, about what they've liked or disliked about their experience. And so that's where the Google Maps pack comes in, and the more highly you are rated in an area, the more likely you're going to be put in front of a customer. And they're leveraging a combination of your online presence, your reviews, and your location to prioritize businesses for consumers who are searching through ChatGPT or Gemini to figure out who it is. And remember, Gemini is one of the big 3 AI LLMs that are being used, and they're owned by Google, and so they're going to keep using the information that Google has in theirs. So if you have other questions about marketing in general, I definitely love talking about marketing and just kind of getting nerdy with things. So drop some comments and let's have a conversation in the comments, or just ask some questions. And hopefully I can do a little bit more in the future with some live streams, just troubleshooting. But otherwise, guys, it's been a pretty busy month and we got one more busy week to go. I don't know what I'm going to do next month. I'm starting to take ideas and figure out, I might do a weekly video. A lot of the things with the prices make me very vulnerable, or at least feel vulnerable. I'm putting my daily revenue in front of everybody. And so it's not the most, I don't know if there's a benefit, because there's so much that goes on to it that I don't know how helpful that is necessarily. But let me know in the comments, what's your favorite part of the information that I'm going over and what's the most helpful for you? Because obviously me being on a mission to hit a goal, that's a bit of a story right there that will capture anybody's attention at some level, because you resonate with that. You're on your own mission. You've got to hit your own goals. And so when we hit those goals, we get excited and we get motivated. When we don't hit, well, we say, let's double up and get it next month. May, I missed it. But June, I think I'm going to hit it, guys. What do you think? Leave your comments.